What's going on, you guys? Matthew Boyd here once again with another fishing video. Today we're fishing our first tournament of the year on Lake Norfork, and today's video is also brought to you by ROX Outfitters. ROX Outfitters is a small local company in Highland, Arkansas. They're a fishing tackle retailer. They sell all the rods, all the reels that you'd want, any bait. They go all the way from Duo Realis, Mega Bass, Zoom, all the way to Spro, Z-Man, Missile Baits, Missile Jigs, Strike King. They got some Berkeley baits. They've got a Tackle HD baits. They got all sorts of stuff. A lot of local guys, custom painted colors, all whatever you need. All the rods that we have in stock are our own rods that are designed here in the U.S. But all the reels that we'll carry is like a Lew's, Daiwa, Shimano, and now a new company. It's a Baits Fishing Company, and I actually was able to use. Let's see if I. Is this? This is the Baits Fishing Company. This is the Rosa model. I don't care if it's pink, but the 7.1 gear ratio reel. It's a all machined aluminum frame, very heavy duty. It's a 150 size spool, so you can carry a lot of line on your bait or on your bait caster. And it's just very, very fine tuning. So if you want to fine it to it for like a swim bait or a jig or any kind of moving bait, you can do that with that reel. But anyhow, today in this video we were fishing a local or club tournament for the Bass Nation. It's a NEA Bass Nation, and we were very fortunate to win this one. We had a little over 11 pounds. You know, made some key decisions and adjustments to push us to get the win. So today we're going to kind of break down of how I approached the lake today, fishing, certain areas, considering, there's a lot of different areas you could fish and catch decent ones. But the areas that I chose, I felt more confident in, and plus there was not as many people around me when I was fishing at certain areas. But anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and try to get off here, let y'all get to watching the video, but be sure to leave a like, comment down below what you think of today's video, and be sure to subscribe. And later in the video, I'm going to kind of break down the adjustment that I made to push myself, to kind of made the decision on the fly. It's like, okay, we need to go try this next, because some things weren't working out, after a while up where I was fishing at. So I had to make a decision to go down lake and fish cleaner water. So when we'll go down to that video here after a while, we're going to talk about a few things. Oh, and I did want to mention my setup I was using. The setup I was using was a 7'11" Cashin John Cruz Series cranking rod, paired up with a Lew's BB1 Pro. I think it's a 6.3, 6.4 gear ratio reel with 12-pound fluorocarbon. It was Seagar Basics. I've been using Basics because it's a little bit more abrasion resistant, and I'm using a Spro Rk Crawler. I mean, it's not a big secret. Spro Rk Crawlers, wiggle warts are so dominant here in the Ozarks. I mean, if you don't have one tied on, you're missing out. But anyhow, I'm gonna let y'all get to the video, and later on I'll kind of explain why I made this decision and how I made a key upgrade to win this tournament. So be sure to
first tournament of the year.
tuned. I hope you enjoy.
And hopefully we find a couple. I'm just kind of starting in an area where I've caught fish in the past. This past winter, this creek has been real good to me. So I'm hoping today we'll find some fish, and we'll hopefully see how it goes from there. So kind of just, I hadn't had practice. I hadn't fished this lake since December. So we're gonna kind of just go with the conditions and just kind of feel it out. Got live scope going as well. So we're just gonna kind of alternate fishing points, fish these bluffs. So hopefully we can find something. Might be doing a lot of cranking today. minutes, or about 40 minutes actually. Got till 4 o'clock to get 5 fish. And luckily, and now on Norfork Lake, the length limit now is 13 inches for largemouth and smallmouth. And I don't think there's any limit on spots, but for this tournament, they're going to just go ahead and do 13. So 13 across the board. So now my luck, I'm gonna start catching 12 3/4, 12 7/8, you know, fish that are just barely gonna touch. But I'm gonna try to get to an area where I can catch, just slow down. That's probably what I'm gonna do first, and then I'm gonna start speeding back up. I'm just trying to cover some water now. I ain't wasting any time, just, that's what I thought. It was the next go over. There he is. That's a good one. Get up in here. Yeah, there's a good one. That's a start out today. That's a solid chunk. Solid fish. About a 2 1/4. It's chunky. I'll get my phone zomed up. I'm gonna say he's gonna be right at about a 2-pounder. Yep. 2. I'll take that. All right, sweet. 2-pounder going in the live whelp. Make him black. So I guess we're just gonna keep on just chucking and winding, just get as many bites as I can. All right, let's see here. There we go. All right, let's go. Let's get a few more like that. I'll get a few more like that and a 3 or 4 pound bass to go along with that limit. Nope. Do like what we did last time. And I've been appreciating the support, guys, and I will be trying my better of, oh, there you go. Oh my gosh, another good one. Another hooking. Come on. Yeah. Let's go. Yes. That's a solid fish. Sweet. 2.5. And red. Sweet. Let's go. All right. Yes. Right there off the end of them buck brush. Okay. All right. That's giving me an idea. Kind of a slow tapering point into a spawning flat. There we go. Got 2 back to back basically. Okay. All right. That's kind of giving me an idea of where to kind of keep myself. I guess I think that's just gonna be the name of the game today. Just go out and cover a lot of water. Got him. There we go. Another, I think he's for sure a keeper. I just want to check, make sure. Don't quit now. Oh yeah, he's open. Yeah, he's for sure a keeper. All right, number 3. All right, let's see here. He's only about 1.25 pounds. Well, I don't know. He's pretty fat. I'm dead on about 1.25 pounds. Yep. All right, got a little over 6 pounds, looks like. Here, it's gonna be blue. So I think blue needs to go. All right, sweet. Right at the boat. All right. Oh. There we go. Finally, number 4. There we go. Ooh, 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 ooh. He is cold. All right. Check to see if he's a keeper. I think he is, though. Oh, yep. 13.5. Finally. Oh, it took forever to get another bite. Was hung up on a piece of wood. One, 3. Because he's probably gonna be the first one to go. There we go, finally. I was hung up and it popped loose and I caught one. Okay. Got my hot pumping. Here. There's fish. Won't stay dead. Oh, that's a good one. Oh yeah. Yes. All right. There's a 3. Yeah, I got one. That's number 5, baby. My other one. Because that other one. Anyway, like the first one. Okay. 2 1/4. Alright. Now that's the limit. Sweet. He'll be green. And he'll be yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's 5. That's a limit. Got about 10 pounds. Now we can just go run around now. Just need to get rid of them 1 1/4. Well, charts. Right here. Yep, okay. There we go. Got him. That's a good one. Come on, get up here. Yeah. He'll go. He'll definitely go. Helps me by 5 ounces. I want to say it was it white? basically identical. So just gonna there. Now we can do some culling. Let's do blue first. Blue and white. There you. Yeah, those are the two. Next one up is blue. Alright. I was about to make a cast on this brush pole until I caught that one right there. Alright. Got rid of the one that we definitely need rid of. So
well, as you saw that I caught my 5th fish, I made the decision to go ahead and just get out of the area I was fishing, because the further I went up the arm, or kind of that Bennett's Bayou arm, the more people were fishing, you know, the bluffs, those points that I was really trying to really focus in on. So I kind of completely ditched the idea and I went south. I went past Henderson Bridge, made a run to Float Creek. I just something told me in my gut. I was like, if I make a run to here, I could have a chance of possibly culling and getting a bigger fish. And I made the run down there and noticed that water started cleaning up a lot more. So I was like, okay, let's start kind of thinking about more natural color baits, jigs, stuff to drag on the bottom, see what we can find. And what I found out here is that it didn't really matter what color it was. Yeah, I got a jig bite and saw more fish more active on live scope and interacted with my baits more, but cranking still didn't even matter. They wanted that bright yellow, brown, and chartreuse. Just that I think it's called spring crawl is the name of the color. But they were just really keyed in on that one color. It didn't matter if I was all the way up in that dirty water or I went all the way down and fished that clear water. The fish were still wanting to feed on it. So we made the run almost all the way to the very back of Float Creek, and we just kind of worked our way out, fishing fishing points, fishing, transition areas where the fish stage in before they go up and spawn, or kind of feed up before they spawn. And then I found one little spot off this main channel swing that had shad, crappie, and bass all in the same area. And then I decided to pick up a Missile Baits Ned bomb with a paired up with a 1/4 ounce Matt Steffen Dirty Jigs Guppy Head with my 7'1" medium light rod I designed with ROX Outfitters. It's a spinning rod, and I paired that up with a Daiwa Procyon AL, a 3000 size reel, 10-pound Seagar fluorocarbon smackdown braid paired with 8-pound Seagar Invis-X, and that just allowed it just kind of, it's cleaner water, lighten the line up, and the water's still cold, so they're not fighting as hard. But and I caught my biggest fish of the day doing that. Was kind of hovering that bait over their heads, and that allowed that bass to just kind of come up, because there's multiple fish there about the same size, and that fish just came up off the bottom and ate it. So I'll let y'all keep watching it. I kind of broke down the reason why I did that. It's just because there was so much more pressure up that Bennett's arm, so I had to I wanted to just throw it away. Yes, I caught most of my fish up in Bennett's, but I was starting to notice the bites were getting less and less as I was going up. So I kind of made the decision to, like, all right, let's completely ditch the stained water and just go completely clean water and start fishing brush piles, long tapering points to see if I can cull up my last two small fish. So I'm gonna let the video continue out. I do appreciate you guys watching, and hey, be sure to leave a like on the video. Be sure to subscribe, and send me a question down in the comments of what my favorite baits are, or just my main question is, what is your guys' favorite time of year to fish? It could be winter, spring, fall, or summer, and what baits do you like to throw? So there's my question for y'all to kind of answer down in the comments. So we'll be sure to see y'all in the next one.
Oh, come on, be a big one. Come on. Come on, be a big one. Be biting hard. Be a big one. What do I? Oh my gosh! Yep. Yep. Yes. Boom. That's the type of adjustments we need. It just came off. Yes. That's the one we're looking for. Look how pale he is. Yes. That's the kind of upgrades we're looking for, baby. Yes. Oh, he's alive. He's blue. All right. Thanks, buddy. Over a pound. Whose head is that? first tournament of the year is a win, so that might be a good sign. So appreciate everybody watching along. I want to do an Omnia fishing report, kind of how I broke down today. And I do appreciate you guys stopping by and watching. So I'm gonna get this boat loaded up and we'll catch y'all later.